Going back to our top story, Deepika Mahto joining us live from Hazira. Deepika, over to you just to explain to our viewers the significance of this mega development infrastructure push in Hazira in Gujarat and what makes Hazira the industrial hub, the center of industrial activity in Gujarat.
Well, good evening. Gujarat is known as the business hub of the entire country when we talk about it, and 22% contribution to the GDP that is individually done by Gujarat. Now, when we talk about the significance of Gujarat and specifically the significance of Hazira that sits on the river bank of the Tapti River, Hazira is an industrial hub and is also a very famous port that houses many cargo shipments, which is a very important part of India's, cargo shipments and the entire gen set, if we talk about it. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi just a short while ago visited one of the key plants of L&T here, which is based in Hazira, and he visited very important and key sites, which includes, defense equipments, which also includes electrolyzers, which modules the produce of green hydrogen. Apart from that, when we talk about the defense equipments, there are certain equipments here which are co-developed by DRDO as well as L&T that hosts Zorawar, K9 Vajra, just few example of it. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi came here to review the progress. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviewed the operational progress of all these infrastructural items under the banner, under the initiative of Make in India and Make for the World. We all know that how, self-reliant we are when we talk about the defense sector, and especially in the past 12 years under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because we are also observing the 12 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's governance. So we have seen a wave of development, and Gujarat per se, right from the year 2001 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister here till the year 2014, and then Prime Minister Narendra Modi serving as country's Prime Minister, the wave of development has been unstoppable, specifically for Gujarat and for its suburban areas as well. From industrial opportunities to employment growth to road infrastructure, railways, a 360-degree development push Gujarat has witnessed. And now Prime Minister, just a short while ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also dedicated Surat a development gift of 18,800 crore rupees. So that includes hospitals, that includes expressways, that includes 4-laning of certain NH54. So all these important developments, they are not only going to contribute towards the economy of the state itself, but of course towards the economy of the entire country, and especially with India's vision of becoming a developed nation by the year 2047.
Yeah, so staying with that narrative of Prime Minister Modi's vision of Viksit Bharat or Developed India 2047, this is the whole template of Make in India, Make for World, and particularly in the defense sector. In that light, Deepika, this visit and this push is extremely significant, isn't it?
Indeed, when we talk about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Hazira visit, and also we have to acknowledge the fact that considering the occasion today, which is the World Environment Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi began his trip by planting a sapling at the Hazira plant itself. He did so when he last visited Hazira in the year 2019 to inaugurate the same plant where he visited today to witness the development, to review the progress, the operational progress which is currently underway in Hazira, and specifically at the L&T plant. But he also, ensured that when we talk about environment, specifically on the Environment Day, because here Prime Minister Narendra Modi also happened to visit one of the shops. The shop is the technical term which is used here for all the plants. So one of the shop was of the electrolyzer. So when we talk about the electrolyzers, L&T is again stands as is leading by an example in the entire world, because they also help in moduling the produce of green hydrogen. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi made sure that this is not only an infrastructure-led development that India is witnessing right now, but it has to be, in tandem with the requirement of the country and the world, because India has certain commitments regarding the environmental protection at the international level and then specifically at the national level as well. And considering all these facts, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ensured that the visit begins with planting a sapling, and then he visited the defense sector. Again, coming to the defense sector, K9 Vajra, Zorawar, they stand tall as a true example in collaboration with DRDO that what India is currently doing. We also know the fact that India's export have grown exponentially in the defense sector, and Atmanirbharta, self-reliance, has also become a factor when we talk about the defense sector. The increase in the budget has also been exponential for the defense sector year on year. But when we talk about the developments, the results are very much clear when we looked at the light tank program, and Zorawar is an example of it that Prime Minister Narendra Modi witnessed today. And further, this is just the beginning. There are other projects which are underway related to the nuclear program as well, related to defense sectors as well, and related to carbon emissions as well, and green hydrogen as well.
So overall, it's a big shot in arm as far as exhilarating Hazira's the big industrial push. Like you mentioned, it's already seen as the industrial hub. The state in itself has scripted enormous development story. When Prime Minister has been the Chief Minister, their uninterrupted terms, and before becoming the Prime Minister, So for Gujarat and for particularly Hazira, this is huge.
Is indeed huge, and Hazira is not only home to L&T, but Hazira is home to ports also, which is the Adani port. Hazira is also home to Reliance, Indian Oil. So Hazira is a suburban area where many of the energy sectors are present at a very grand scale, and they are continuously developing for the country. Currently, when we talk about the current situation, the geopolitical scenario, the crisis that the entire world is facing, and the need to become self-reliant, not only this is, a new need which can be seen across the entire world, but this need was realized much before here in India as well. And that's why in 2014 Prime Minister Narendra Modi came up with the initiative of Make in India, and self-reliant India is another major push when we talk about it. So the land that has been given by the government to all these big conglomerates, to all these big public-based companies, and along with other public-private partnerships, this also sets an example that how rapidly India moving forward in order to ensure that we are self-reliant in different sectors, including the energy sector as well. Because considering the current crisis, energy has, gained a lot of attention over the years, and we have to become self-reliant considering the challenges that the entire world is facing. And Hazira stands as a tall example of it, that how India is continuously producing. And apart from that, when we talk about job employment opportunities, the large land is also offering a lot of opportunities to the engineers, so that they don't go outside India, they stay in India and create for the country itself.
From Hazira in Gujarat itself on Prime Minister's visit. Thank you very much, Deepika Mathur of DD India, for those inputs. Thank you.